guys, how's everybody? I'm just gonna prep my beard up a little bit with some hot water on this towel. I was gonna try to do a live feed video, and as you can see, look at the shave then. It's all white now, but it's completely empty. I got some red trim going on the doors and stuff. I'm gonna make it like a barbershop kind of with red and white and blue. It's gonna be fun. So listen, I couldn't, I see that a lot of the other guys are trying to do this too and it didn't work. This is, this shave is gonna be the May Flowers shave, dedicated to May flowers. I don't know if I have any May flowers that bloom in May, but I was asked to do a video with the most strongest floral scent that I have, and that would be this. This is the strongest floral scent in my den right now. It's Barrister and Mann's Latha Lavender. So this stuff, it's fantastic. Lavender is one of my favorite scents as far as florals go. It's fantastic. I'm going to match it up with Thayers Lavender Witch Hazel. And then I'm going to finish my shave with my custom concoction of lavender aftershave splash. My brush today, which I'm rinsing out, is my Savile 3324 with finest silver tip badger. And my blade today, this is a test on this. I just put an edge on it and restored it. It's the Bluebird dry hone. And look at this thing now. I got it. It was a rust bucket, just a piece of junk. And I redid it. I took the scales apart, fixed it all up, and honed it. It's a Weight & Butcher. If you can see that. I don't know if you could see it enough, but it's a Weight & Butcher blade. And I don't know if Bluebird dry hone is Weight & Butcher, if the scales were replaced, whatever. Who knows? But let's have some fun. Let's do a quick couple of pass shave. Put some of my bloom water on my cheeks. I love lavender. One of my favorites. Just fantastic. I just wipe my hands off. Got a little towel here. Sorry about the, you know, my den is like in pieces, but it's going to come together. It'll all be good soon. Let's load the brush. And this is a nice dense knot in this brush, so it doesn't take much. Oh, I love the smell of this stuff. If you guys have other lavender scented soaps, please leave them in the comments so that I know. I'd love to look into getting a few more if I could get those. Let me dip the tips a little bit. Look at that. Look how this stuff is going off. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. Excellent. Clean up a little bit. Had a lot of questions about our new South Florida Wet Shavers custom soap that I just did a review on, that I'm going to be sending out to 5 YouTubers that are very affluent in our wet shaving community. I'm going to see what they have to say about our soap, and if they like it, we might move into maybe making a few more. Who knows? Very nice, nice and keen. All right, so I'll tell you about the razor. And I'm seeing some hair shaving. I just shaved yesterday, so I don't have much there. I'm just testing it. I'll see how the edge is. So here's what happened with this. I bought this on eBay for $7. And when I got this razor, it was absolutely destroyed. So what I did was I took the razor from with sanding pads, 1,500 to 12,000. I cleaned it all up, got all the rust off it. Then I buffed it with some polishing compound. I had removed the scales. I filled the scales in with gold paint to make it stand out. And then as far as the edge went, what I had to do was I had to kill the edge completely and get it nice and level and flat. So primarily what I did there was I took a piece of 320 grit sandpaper, sprayed it down with some water, and then I just ran the razor edge over it until it was flat. Looked under the microscope when it was done, and then I reset everything from the bevel all the way up. And seems to shave nice. So if you are a lavender person, or you would like a floral scented soap that performs really well, what I would suggest is, for the price, absolutely ridiculous. It's like very inexpensive. Barrister Mann's Latha series, and they have quite a few soaps that are in their Latha series that are like price pointed under 12 or 15 bucks or something like that. And they're nice and strong, the scents. They're very slick. They hold a very nice cushion on your face when you're shaving. And I've never been disappointed with a Barrister and Mann soap that I've had from the Latha series. I don't have any other Barrister and Mann soaps other than the Latha series. I don't believe I do. So I took the edge on this razor, set the bevel on 1000, and went all the way up to about 20, 25, whatever it is on that Zuko Usagi. No pulling. It's baby smooth right now. Boy, I had a crazy day today. I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning to go photograph a triathlon over in Key Biscayne, Florida. since my buddy Jeff and I, Jeff Locke, who's in the South Florida Wet Shavers, he's a member, he's a photographer. Since him and I were working together, we brought our mountain bikes and we went down to Key Biscayne and we rode our mountain bikes there for a few hours afterwards. And, oh man, I'm tired. A little bit tired, but not too tired to not shave. So with this edge, with this blade, no Dremel was used, just hand sanding with pads to clean it up. And I mean, you could look at this thing, it's definitely in very nice condition now. And this was $7.99 with shipping. I got it on eBay. And you know, you can find guys that know how to do this, to clean them up. And you know, buy one, send it to them, let them clean it up. Maybe it's 30 or 40 bucks to clean it up and set a bevel and make a nice edge. But once you've done that, you've got a really nice vintage razor to shave with. I know I recommend some, all kinds of razors, because I do, you know, but you know, vintage razors, they take a lot of work. You got to restore them. They got to be really good. You can't just go buy any one. They have to have the spine has to be evenly worn. There's a lot of things involved in getting a vintage like eBay razor. But if you get one restored, already restored from somebody, most likely it's going to be in very good condition. And I know a lot of guys that they're like, hey, you know, what do you suggest for your first, you know, my first straight razor? And, you know, should I get a gold dollar? Should I get a vintage razor? Should I get a Ralph Aust or a Boca? What should I get? Guys, it's pretty much up to you. You know, I could tell you that it doesn't really matter which razor you buy. If it's got a really good edge on it and you could shave with it, they're all great. That's all that matters. You know, you pick up a razor from a reputable guy, whether it's a restored vintage, a completely customized razor, or something from a store, or, you know, even a gold dollar. You know, there's quite a few guys out there that are making, you know, honing up Shenzhens and gold dollars. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with those razors, as long as you get it from a guy that knows what he's doing and is honing it properly. And even then, you know, what he thinks is a good edge might not work for you. You might need to tweak it a little, you know. I've seen that, but overall, they're pretty trustworthy and honest, these guys. A huge part of getting that edge correct is the stropping. If the technique in stropping is not good, you roll the edge. There's just so many variables in getting a nice edge on the razor. This thing just is shaving fantastic. Very, very glad I bought it for $7.99. Just beautiful. Lavender. It's a beautiful, beautiful flower. It's just an absolutely pleasure to shave with something that is the scent of lavender. Barrister and Mann, Latha series, Lavender. Can't go wrong. It's a 4-ounce tub, and it's, for the price, I mean, I think it's fantastic. They also make, I guess, aftershave bombs or something to go with it. Don't know, I don't have any of those. I make my own. Beautiful Wade & Butcher restored razor that I did here. And it's the Bluebird Dry Hone. You know what? Let me know what dry hone means too, because I didn't dry hone this razor. Definitely did not. Okay, let's wipe off a little bit. Just beautiful. I'll tell you, even after a whole long day of work and doing stuff, you know, a nice shave definitely makes you feel good. Okay, so you get the Thayers has the witch hazel, so it's lavender scented, but it's, I mean, nowhere near as strong, and you definitely get the lavender, the witch hazel and the lavender in there. And then this is homemade with some little secret stuff that I put in there. And this is strong because I made it myself with lavender essential oils and some other stuff. Just fantastic. Guys, that's my shave. 18.5 minutes already, so I'm running a little long. Just wanted to thank you. Mayflowers. Guys, have a great day. Have a great shave.